Hey guys, Hector Castillo, Poppy from girlschase.com. Today I want to talk about how to get a fuck buddy. Oh yeah, we already have the intro. No we don't. No we don't. Pula mea, fuck you. We don't have the intro. Basically, we're doing like fancy vlog intros now. And the last video I started, I was like, hey, Hector Castillo. He's like, you already did the intro. I was like, fuck. Because you go the vlog intro and then you jump into the video, but we haven't actually done an intro. So I'm talking, he's like, what the fuck, you fucked up. I'm like, we didn't do an intro, asshole. He's like, oh, fuck you. So I was right. Cool, I'm the director now. Action.
Hi guys, this is David Morgan from girlschase.com. Today we're going to talk about how to get a fuck buddy and keep her there.
How do you get a fuck buddy? What's the first thing?
Well, first, there's a difference between a fuck buddy and a relationship. But all of them begin with sex. Fuck. What did Poppy say about this?
What do you need to do in the beginning to make sure that it doesn't go away, the fuck buddy relationship?
You gotta show your intentions from the beginning. While you're talking, of course, you're gonna talk about sex or relationship. You have to impose her that you just want to meet and have sex from time to time. That's it. Like just to be friends or friends with benefit. That's because you need to get here and fuck buddy, you know, not a girlfriend. Because we don't need girlfriends because we're men. Fuck as many bitches as we can.
How often should you see her?
Not more than 6 times per month, and preferably, is that right? Not more than 2 times per week. If you go more than that, she's gonna build the relationship feelings. She will anyway, because that's what all the girls want. They want a relationship, and yeah, you shouldn't do that. You just want sex and that's it, and you have to make it clear from the beginning. That's about it. That's what Poppy is gonna tell you, but it's in a bigger way. And spankings will to you, Poppy.
Okay, good job. Okay, so David did a very good job of that, actually. And so I'll just explain what he already explained in a little bit more detail. So the reason why you don't want to see a girl, let's see. Okay, per month, 6 times you should see her. Per week, not more than 2. Obviously, what the fuck is that? That's a 2. Obviously that would be times, you know, it'd be 8. But what I mean is that 1 week you can see her 2 times. And the next week you can see her 2 times. But then the next 2 weeks you can only see her once. Because we want to, let's say you have sex with her on a Friday and you guys are having such a great time and you see together on Saturday. It's okay. It's not like you have to not see her more than, you can fudge with the numbers a bit. But the idea is basically, if you start hanging out with a girl 2 or 3 times a week consistently, she's basically a girlfriend, unless literally all you do is hook up with girls. And so you see this girl 2 days, this girl 2 days, this girl's 2 days. But regardless of what your intentions are, you can say one thing, but if, yes, it's intentions versus actions. So your intentions can be, oh, I just want something casual, and you're a man and you can kind of get away with it. The thing about women is they always want a relationship. It's just built into their system because basically on a biological level, they want a man who's gonna stick around after they impregnate her. That's what's happening on a biological level. So if you fuck a girl so much, basically her psyche and her body is just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna get pregnant at some point and this guy really likes me and he's spending a lot of time with me. Especially if you guys aren't just fucking, you're watching movies, you're having food together, etc. It's gonna make her catch feelings. It's impossible if a girl's getting fucked good a lot, she's gonna catch feelings. It's science. It's destiny. There's no way she can get around it. This is why you have girls who fall in love with guys that they shouldn't, because they're fucking him. He's really hot. He fucks really good. They love it. All the other guys they're dating or seeing or sleeping with or not sleeping with suck compared to him. And even though he said like, this is just casual, she's gonna catch feelings for him. It happens all the fucking time. But you should still start from sex, because remember, that is the foundation of attraction is sex. Relationships are just about sex. The difference between a monogamous relationship and a casual fuck-a-buddy relationship is literally just the frequency with which you fuck her, and I guess the emotions that you show her when you're with her. But most of it is just gonna be how much she's bonded to you physically from sex. So that's why we limit how much you wanna see her. But you wanna see her often enough that she doesn't just forget about you. But you can get away with, I would say, you need to see her every couple weeks. Every 1 to 3 weeks. And if you maintain a good balance, then, okay, here's basically what's gonna happen. So basically, this end is, let's call it relationship. And this end is just nothing, right? Fuck buddies is here. You want to maintain around here. If you go too far in this end, then you're gonna have nothing, right? She's gonna go into, or auto rejection. We can call it auto rejection, right? You're not talking to her anymore. If you fuck a girl and you fuck her a few times and then you just disappear for a month or two, usually she's gonna be cold. Because even if she only wanted fuck buddies, it's still, if I fuck a girl and she doesn't want to see me again, even if I only intended on seeing her that one time, it still kind of hurts my self-esteem. Because I'm like, fuck, she should want to see me again. But there's reasons why she wouldn't want to see me again. Just because someone doesn't want to see you again doesn't mean they don't like you. In fact, it can mean just I like someone else. Or I didn't think I had a chance, so I just rather, not try again and not look like a loser. I even still get thoughts like that sometimes, I'll try with a girl and then I fail and I'm like, fuck, should I really try again? And it's just a self-esteem issue because what does it matter if I fail twice? So you don't want to go so far that she's getting pissed at you. So I would say don't let more than 2 weeks go by without seeing her, unless obviously you're on a business trip or something. Then what you can do is keep in contact. But you also need to be careful there. You shouldn't be texting your fuck buddy more than is necessary to set up the logistics of, hey, you want to hang out this week? Keep it casual, and don't get into long text conversations. You can have a casual, hey, how's your week going? Oh, it's going good, You share 10 to 20 text messages, and then you're like, hey, let's hang out this week. Totally fine. And some girls are gonna need that. Especially super high value girls, they're usually not gonna be into just, hey, let's fuck. Because they know that they can get more than that. I mean, I'm sure you can pull it off, right? If you're also a super high value guy, you can pull it off. And maybe she'll even like that. She'll be like, all these other guys chase me and, he just texts me to come over and fuck. But usually the higher value girls are gonna need just a little bit more loving. They don't mind having a fuck buddy, that's okay. But they're gonna need a little bit more love. And so I would say you also have to adjust to her personality and give her enough affection, whether that's seeing her or texting her, that she knows you care about her. So you actually kind of want to be a little bit over here. You want to be a little bit more on the relationship side, but not so much that she starts to get feelings. And what that's going to happen is if you see her too much, too often, and text her too often, because that's basically just a relationship. Most people fall into relationships. They don't craft a relationship, they fall into them. And that's really bad. I want you to, getting to sex should be natural, but setting up a relationship, that should be very, very scheduled and programmed in your head. Because there's a lot of, I could go into so many details, but basically just you need to be more strategic about getting into relationships. So, be affectionate so that she feels like she's not just a fuck buddy, even if she technically is, okay? So make her feel good, spend time with her beyond just sex, because if you just fuck a girl and literally kick her out, she'll probably see you 2 or 3 more times and then she'll get pissed that she's getting treated like shit, unless she really just has self-esteem issues and she loves to get treated like that. Or she's been treated like a queen all her life, she just loves the fact that you're treating her like a whore and she's just into the chase, but eventually she's gonna fuck off. Usually. So treat her well, text her, I'd say once or twice a week, maybe once, and fuck her at least once every 2 weeks, but not more than 6 a month or 2 in any week period. You can't do like, okay, I'm gonna see her 5 times this week and then I can see her once for the rest of the month. Don't do that. Okay, so you have the rules, you have the frequency, or the spectrum of how well you should, how deep you should get with her. A lot of our seduction is about deep diving and getting to know a girl so you can get to know her really well, and there's nothing wrong with being her friend, right? Because I would say it's better to be a lover than a fuck buddy. I prefer to be lovers because I'd rather have someone that I'm, at least somewhat connected to. Maybe I'm just turning into a fucking woman and I'm like, oh, I need feelings. But I would prefer to have a lover where it's a girl that I casually see, but I do care for her on another level. And usually those are gonna last a lot longer because the fuck buddy thing, if you do it really well, you could make it last for, my longest casual thing where like there was never a discussion about feelings was like a year and a half. No, it was like what is it, a year? Yeah, it was about a year almost. But usually, here's the thing, usually a fuck buddy is either gonna get jilted that she's not getting treated well and she's gonna go into auto rejection, or she's gonna get fucked so good she's gonna want a relationship. That's usually what happens. She's gonna leave or want a relationship, right? Everything ends, so it has to go one direction. You're either still fuck buddies, she wants a relationship and you deny her, or you give into it, or you want a relationship, but I suggest you not catch feelings. Here's the thing, okay, big, super important, I will fucking slap you if you don't fucking pay attention to this. If you only want a girl as a fuck buddy, and then at some point you decide, yeah, I'd like to date her, fuck you, that's so bad. That's just your dick talking for you. You know, she started to learn how to seduce you. She started to learn how to suck your dick right. She knows how to fuck you right because she's been fucking you, and she just seduced you into a relationship. My opinion, you should know that you want a relationship within the first 1 or 2 times seeing her. You should know on the first date. Because you should be asking the right questions, what kind of person she is. You should be analyzing her. You should know what you want, right? Look for the red flags, look for the green flags. She can have red flags and you just fuck her casually. Who gives a shit, right? Crazy bitches, crazy pussy is good pussy. But you need to be paying attention to who you want long-term from the very beginning. So if you have a fuck buddy, do not turn them into a relationship. Unless that was your plan from the beginning, right? You knew you wanted a relationship with her, but you didn't want to push too hard because you didn't want to be needy. So you started fucking and then you slowly crawled into a relationship. But that's another video. No feels. You can't fucking see that. No feels. Not allowed. No fuck buddies, okay? You can care. Now, I'm a bit of an exception. I'm a lover, kind of a Casanova kind of guy. If I have a casual fuck buddy, they tell me they love me, and I tell them I love them, and I care about them very much. But they know who I am, because I set the expectations, right? I set the expectations very, very clear. So this is the way that you stay out of trouble for pretty much all of this. Now, you can set expectations, but if you don't act in the right way, she's not going to believe you. So if you're like, oh, I don't want a relationship, I just want to be fuck buddies, and then you start seeing her 4 times a week, and you start texting her every day, it's not going to, now she may want that, but your previous promise is going to be overwritten, okay? So you said I want to be a fuck buddy, and then you started acting like you want a relationship. Kind of weird. So, set expectations. You can do that during the seduction. You can do it after sex. Now, you don't just go like, okay, just so you know, this is just gonna be a casual thing. That's kind of autistic. You don't want to do that. You want to be a little bit more, the best way is probably from memory is to explain the context. Usually when you sleep with a girl and it's gonna be a fuck buddy relationship, you kind of just meet, you fuck, and then, you know, she goes home. Don't let her spend the night. No spending the night. The night. I don't mind girls spend the night just because I'm a romantic little fuckboy. But it sets better expectation if you toot it and boot it. Do it politely, of course. I would say just, okay, well, hey, I'm gonna go to sleep. You know, do you want me to get you an Uber? That's a very polite way of saying fuck off, right? You're not saying, oh, you can leave now, right? You're just like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. You know, do you want an Uber? Then you can tell about her emotional state. She's gonna be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure. That means she wanted to stay. And it's possible that you kick her out and then she's done with you. So if you notice that she's really upset that you're not gonna let her stay, then you can be like, or hey, you know, actually, if you wanna stay here, you can. Then she might still say no because she doesn't want to impose, but at least you offered. Because I've had girls do that. She's like, okay, well, I'll just go home now, you know, I'm sure you want me gone. I'm like, no, I don't mind if you stay. But that's because I was just so much of a fuckboy and it's, you know, too high value that they're like, yeah, I'm gonna leave, you know. I know that I'm sure you want me to, you know, I love just hanging out with girls. But it does set the right expectation to kick them out. But with that girl, I ended up not seeing her again. Because I think that she really thought it was too much I was too much on the other side of the spectrum and I lost her as a fuckboy. So you need to pay attention to those indirect signs, right? You're not gonna have this is just a fuck buddy situation. You're gonna have the indirect signs of spending the night. Does she wanna cuddle a lot? Does she become super girly and affectionate after you fuck? Or is she just like, oh, it was fun, cool, good job, good day, cool, see you. Right, if she's like that, perfect. It's gonna work out absolutely perfect. You're gonna know by the second or third time seeing her if it's a fuck buddy situation. Usually if a girl wants to get into a relationship and you're not gonna be able to keep her as a fuck buddy, you're gonna see her the second time. There's a magic number, it's 3. Oh yeah, fuck, totally forgot to talk about 3. This is super important, super, super important. You must see a girl 3 times. I don't know why, bro. I don't know. 3 is a divine number. I can see a girl twice. But something happens on that second time, like we fuck, and then like maybe the third time we hang out but we don't have sex, or she's like, hey, I'm on my period so I can't have sex, or hey, I'm not really in the mood for sex but we can hang out. Usually what she was doing in that situation, and it's happened to me tons of times, is she was scouting you for a relationship. Then she hangs out with you, and you're still like, hey, let's fuck. And then she thinks in her mind, okay, you just want sex, you just want a relationship. Whereas if you did want a relationship, you probably, well, even if I do want a relationship, I'm still gonna be a fucking whore dog and fuck her, right? But in her mind, she's like, he probably just wants to hang out and cuddle and watch a movie. Whereas I'm like, we can do that and fuck, right? But if you do not fuck a girl 3 times, she's not a fuck buddy. That is the conversion number. It is a set number. Now, she can be converted within the first set. She can just be like, oh, I'm so happy to see you again and again and again. But with the girl, most of the girls, and especially the girls who are kind of on the fence, once you see a girl 3 times, she's locked in. She likes you. Usually you lose a girl as either a potential girlfriend or as a fuck buddy if you only fuck her once or twice. 3 times. Get 3 times out of the way. So, with that number, 6 a month, try and see her twice that week, and then another time the next week, really quickly. Try to convert her and get those 3 fucks. So the first fuck, the initial fuck, another one and another one. Try to get that within the next week and a half. And that'll set a good precedent of it was really spontaneous and really fun in the beginning. And then you can slow it down, and then you can see her once a week. Or 2 times in 1 week for 2 weeks, and then once every the other 2 weeks. So, set expectations, either through indirect communication, like don't let her sleep over, or do sleep over, but don't be too feely, touchy, too emotional, too, bearing her heart or soul and telling her everything about yourself, and, telling her you like her and she's so cool. Like, even if you don't mean to communicate those things, she's gonna be seeing those things. It always matters what she sees, not what you intend. Because actions speak louder than words. So don't see her too much, set the right expectations, but do see her enough and keep contact enough that she doesn't just think don't give an absolute shit about her, because every girl, foundationally, as David said, wants a relationship. Every girl wants a relationship deep down. Usually what a fuck buddy is it's primarily just like, okay, I'm gonna get impregnated by this super hot guy and then hope that he wants to commit to me. So that's how you get a fuck buddy, and then if you need help getting laid, then you're gonna, this is not the video for you. This is for guys who are getting laid and just want to figure out how to manage a fuck buddy relationship. If she pushes for a relationship, just tell her, be like, hey, be honest. Be like, look, I don't have feelings for you like that. Don't lie to her. Just be like, no, I don't think we have that chemistry, or no, I don't feel that way about you. Very simple. And then usually she'll go away for a little bit and she'll probably come back. Most of the time, girls want to come back for that day because you're such a cool guy that you were gentle but firmly honest enough to tell her the truth. But you're not chasing after her, and all these other guys are, and she's like, fuck, this is really high value dick. And so she's gonna get a relationship or try to get a relationship, and if it doesn't work out, or even while she's still in it, she might come back for some more dick. So be honest, be ethical, and be kind, and be sweet to your lovers, and treat them well. And the best way you can treat them well is by being honest and setting the right fucking expectations. Okay, cool. So if you need help actually getting laid though, check out One Date in the link below. It teaches you how to basically get a girlfriend or a fuck buddy relationship, or just get laid in just one date. And sitting one day. So check that out, description below. Follow me on Instagram, like, subscribe, ring the bell.